What's up, YouTube? It's James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful Tuesday. Doing real good myself. Before we get into this particular story right here, I just want to say to those of you guys that's been following the Ahmaud Arbery case, of course you know that they are in their closing arguments right now. You understand? And I just basically want to give a little bit of sound advice to those people that may feel like when the verdict is actually read that it's unfair. Let me just say this. More than likely it will be unfair, okay? You already know that. Stay out of them damn streets. You understand? Looting, protesting, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. That ain't gonna do nothing. You understand? See, you don't want to wind up how the other two white guys, wound up with the Kyle Rittenhouse situation. You don't want to give them that opportunity to actually carry out what he failed to do, okay? But I also will say this too. If you do go out and protest, don't go out with just a picket sign. You understand? Other words, be responsible. You understand? And be ready to defend yourself and fight fire with fire. That's all I'm going to say on that. If you understand what I'm saying. Okay? Now, to get into this story right here, talking about injustice. Black man files lawsuit for Miami cops who arrested him for stealing his own car. Rightfully so, this brother should have, filed a lawsuit against these incompetent, low-life dumbasses. You understand? How the hell do you get arrested for stealing your own car? Let's get into this story. It starts out by saying, I know that headline is weird, but it's true. And now the black man arrested for stealing his own car is suing the city of Miami. According to a report by Miami News Times, Samuel Scott Jr.'s Jeep Compass was stolen outside of his aunt's house. After making a call to 911, as many people would do, Scott was placed in the back seat of a police car, by the same officer he called to help him get his car back. You understand? The thing about it too is like, whenever you call the police, the first thing they want to do is investigate you by running a check to see if you have any warrants. Okay? That's basically what that all boils down to. You understand? So they're going to investigate you, and what you're saying basically don't mean a damn thing until they see what's up with you. They asking you for your identification. You understand? Next thing you know, they going to go to their car. They're going to run a little check in the computer to see if you clear. You ain't got no warrants. So that's probably what I'm sure this so-called officer did. But I digress. At that point, Scott likely put together that the officer thought he was the thief in this case, and not the victim. Now, I must add also, this has to be a half-wit for a police officer to assume that. Why would a thief call the police and say, hey, my car is stolen? Okay? Now to continue. I'm telling you, you guys have the wrong guy. Scott, a black man wearing a dark colored shirt over a white undershirt at the time, can be seen telling an officer in body-worn camera footage obtained by New Times. The description of the guy who took off in your car is just like yours, the officer responds. But that's half of Miami's, Scott says. Okay? A few minutes later, Scott laughs to himself. I mean, why would I call the police? And see, this is what I'm talking about. You have to think if these idiots are mocking you when they do dumb shit like this. Okay? Now, it goes on to say, understandably so, Scott was confused. Why would he steal his own car? No wonder he found it comical. As a result, Scott was charged with leaving the scene of an accident false reporting of a crime, failure to carry a concealed weapon, license, and possession of marijuana. Thankfully, all the charges were dropped by the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office, per the report from Miami Times. It's been 3 years since those Miami cops made that idiotic arrest, but Scott has not forgotten about it at all, suing the city and the officers, alleging that they unlawfully searched, falsely imprisoned, and maliciously prosecuting him 3 years ago. Fallen Pierre Scott's attorney said his client is looking to get $500,000. Hopefully he gets his bag like this black man in South Carolina. Okay? That's what it says. Yeah, hopefully he does. You know what I mean? He rightfully deserves it. You know, maybe like when you hit, a lot of these officers in the pocket for the dumb shit that they do, that's the only thing that resonates to them. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. It's when you hit them in the pocket a lot of times. Because this was I used to watch this show called Dukes of Hazzard. Many of you may have seen it. And those cops was fucking brainiacs compared to this cop right here. Even Roscoe or Enos wouldn't even done no shit so asinine. You understand? That's basically that's the only thing I can say about it. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.